And the final key process here we have when monitoring and controlling the project process group is to perform integrated change control. We already have explained what exactly is the change control board. Now it's the time to discuss its tools, techniques, and outputs. So the integrated change control or the ICC requires a robust tools to manage the complexity of changes in the project environment. These tools enables the project managers to assess the impact of the proposed changes, prioritize them effectively, and ensure smooth implementation. By leveraging structured methodologies, the integrated change control tools enhances the decision making and foster the transparency and maintain clear communication with the stakeholders. These common inputs we already have discussed, including the project management plan, the project document, the risk reports, the work performance reports, the change requests, the EFFs, and the OPAs. Tools and techniques that mainly used here, the expert judgment, the change control tools, uh, the data analysis to assess the impact, the decision making, and meetings. The outputs here would be the approved change requests. Also, some of the project management plan update in terms, in case if one of these changes were approved, now it's the time to update these project management, all of the 14 plans and the sometimes with the 4 baselines to align with the project management updates. The project document updates also one of these, let's say, outputs of performing integrated change control. And to start with understanding the impact analysis techniques. So impact analysis is a critical aspect of the ICC or the integrated change control. And the tools like the dependency mapping and sensitivity analysis, it provides an essential insights. For example, let's think of the dependency mapping. And dependency mapping, it visualizes how different elements of the project are interconnected, helping the project managers to anticipate the ripple effects of the change. The next type of analysis here we have is the sensitivity analysis, and it's used to evaluate how the variations in one factor can influence overall project outcomes, allowing the teams to focus on high impact areas. These techniques ensures that these changes are well informed and risks are minimized. When it comes to change prioritization, so prioritizing changes is essential to manage the limited resource effectively. Tools like the weighted scoring model, which evaluates the change based on criteria such as the impact and urgency and alignment with the project goals. We have also this priority matrix, which can further categorize the changes to actionable groups, ensuring that the critical changes receives an immediate attention. By maintaining a clear priorities, the teams can address high value changes promptly without compromising the project timelines or objectives. We already looked at one of these change requests and the change approval workflows, and to remind ourselves with it, change approval workflows, it provide a standardized approach to manage the change requests. These workflows typically consist of the stages such as the submission of the change request, then reviewing the change request, assessing, let's say, the impact of the change request, and finally approving or rejecting, and also the implementation of these changes. So automating these processes through project management softwares, it streamlines the operation and sometimes it reduces the delays and enhances the accountability. The structured workflows here ensures that all of the stakeholders are informed and that approved changes aligns with the project strategic objectives. As I mentioned in the previous session, the importance of having transparent communication, communicate the changes effectively. So effective communication is the backbone of any, let's say, successful change management. Project managers must ensure that the change details, rational, and impacts are clearly conveyed to the stakeholders. Think of these tailored communication strategies, such as using dashboards for real time updates or holding sometimes meeting for detailed discussion and explanation, which helps addressing the stakeholder concerns and build consensus. Again, transparent communication fosters the trust and support a smoother implementation of these changes. How to track the, let's say, the report or the changes, tracking and reporting these changes. So, tracking and reporting the changes are critical for maintaining the accountability and ensuring that all of the team members are aligned. Tools like the change logs, which captures the details of every change we requested, including its status, impact, and responsible parties. And these reporting tools provides an insight into the trends, such as the frequency of the change or the reoccurring issues. These records supports proactive decision making and contribute to overall project governance. Let's look at one of these case studies where there's an effective use of the integration control tools. A case study on the effective use of the ICC tools will illustrate the real world impact for an example. Here we have a construction project which leveraged dependency mapping and automated approval workflows to streamline the change management. And by implementing the let's say, or utilizing the tool of dependency mapping and the automated approval workflows, the result here was significant reduction in approval delays and enhanced the clarity in decision making. Such example emphasizes the value of having an effective integrated change control process and tools, improving the project outcomes and offering a valuable lessons for the future project. Some of these challenges that you might face when implementing the ICC. Adopting ICC tools can present challenges such as the resistance from the team members or difficulties ensuring the data accuracy. Providing a training and establishing a standardized process, it can address some of these issues, enabling the teams to maximize the benefit of these tools. Also, think of proactive measures and ongoing support ensures the transition to use the integrated change control tools, um, make it more smooth with their its potential, let's say, fully realized. Again, the key benefits of having or utilizing these ICC tools, the integrated change control tools offers many other benefits, including the, let's say, improving the accuracy and speed in decision making, also enhancing the communication with the stakeholders and robust documentation for governance. So these tools enables the project teams to address the changes proactively, minimizes the disruptions, and maintain alignment with the project objectives. Ultimately, the integrated change control tools contribute to a better project outcomes by ensuring all of the changes are managed effectively. And to summarize our session on talking about these integrated change control tools, which was our final process and important key process within the monitoring and controlling process group. Tools of the, let's say, the integrated change control are very important in today's complex project environments. They provide the structure and support needed to manage the changes effectively. From the initial impact analysis to final implementation, by leveraging these tools, the project managers can maintain the control, also improve the communication, and align the changes with the project objectives, ensuring successful project outcomes.